Trailcam Ghost Lady. Last September near Blue Canyon, I hiked up Hoko O'set Road to place trail cameras in the woods. Lucas had mentioned bear activity in the area, so I hoped to catch footage of predators or at least some decent bucks. After parking at a narrow pullout, I trekked about a mile through dense timber, following game trails that twisted through towering firs. The forest smelled like wet earth and cedar bark. Near a rotting nurse log, I spotted golden chanterelles pushing through the moss enough to fulfill my cap by the time I found the right spot. The clearing formed a natural crossroads where multiple game trails converged. Filtered light dappled the forest floor between the towering trunks. I secured 3 cameras to trees at different angles, double-checking each was set to video mode before hiking back as twilight deepened. 3 weeks later, I returned to check the footage. The woods felt unchanged, silent except for the wind through the branches. 2 cameras had recorded nothing. The third held just 4 still images instead of video. When I pulled the SD card, it was unnaturally cold. Back in my Tacoma, I slotted it into my laptop. First photo, undisturbed ferns and sword ferns. Second photo, a woman in a threadbare Victorian dress stood rigid between 2 cedars, clutching a porcelain doll against her ribs. Her face was hidden behind matted hair. Third photo, she'd turned to face the lens directly, the doll's hollow eyes mirrored her own. Fourth photo, empty woods again. My mouth went dry. This was remote wilderness, no hikers, no roads for miles. At the camera site, I found no footprints except mine, no broken underbrush where she'd stood, just damp earth and silence. That night, after transferring the photos, things changed. Shadows peeled away from walls when I turned my head. Footsteps whispered down the hallway after midnight. Something watched from just beyond my peripheral vision. I went back better equipped. Extra cameras, perimeter alarms, chem lights marking an escape route. This time, the forest felt wrong. The usual chorus of crickets and frogs never started. Around 1 a.m., 4 concussive booms shattered the silence in quick succession. Not gunshots, my perimeter alarms triggering simultaneously from every direction. Pure instinct took over. I grabbed my pack and rifle, but forgot the scope in my haste. Brambles tore at my arms as I crashed through brush, falling twice before sprawling into a rain-filled ditch. My truck appeared 50 yards ahead, moonlight glinting off the windshield. Then, blackness. I came to, gripping the steering wheel with no memory of getting there. My gear had moved from behind my seat to the passenger side. 3 unaccounted hours showed on the dashboard clock. When I finally slept, it was like passing out. One last trip to collect my cameras. The air itself felt thick, resistant. After I cleared the site, the disturbances stopped. No more shadows, no footsteps in the night. I still don't know what those photos captured, but some places don't want witnesses. That stretch of woods keeps its secrets.